Warren Buffett.
Testing. 1 million, 2 million.
Elon Musk.
Offer me power. I don't care.
Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. Most wealthy businessmen, successful CEOs, and creative individuals have one thing in common: reading. Reading makes you smarter by acquiring knowledge. Reading increases your charisma, helps you focus, and counteracts the negative impact of social media. But most people are making mistakes, make them not benefit well from reading. Here's the 7 most common mistakes you should avoid them for effective reading. Reading for pleasure only. Read for utility or benefit, and when you read, you will enjoy learning new things, then pleasure will come anyway, but don't make it your main goal. Just like with exercising, people don't engage in it for enjoyment, but to benefit from it for losing weight or building muscles. After exercising, you will experience happiness anyway. Reading what's popular. This is a common mistake where many people read the first book they hear about. You should look for topics that interest you, whether it's history, business, technology, marketing, or anything else. The important thing is the topic should be interesting to you. Naval Ravikant said, "Read what you love until you love to read." Then search for a community or group interested in this topic and ask them about suitable books for you and your interests. This leads us to the next point. Don't read alone. Find a friend who is interested in the same thing and encourage them to read the same book. Discuss what you have read with your friends or family. Reading alone is beneficial, but discussing ideas with someone else greatly enhances the benefits because you will hear different perspectives on the same topic. You can even share what you have learned from the books through videos, articles, or tweets. The important thing is to explain and share ideas in your own way, because rephrasing what you have read, summarizing it, and explaining the ideas to someone who hasn't read the book will deepen your understanding of the ideas. The best way to learn something is to teach it. And as Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Rushing to finish reading a book. Don't make your goal to read a lot of books, although it is a good goal. The result is often rushing through the reading to complete a certain number of books in a year and sharing this achievement on social media without achieving the main goal of reading, which is acquiring knowledge. Rushing through the reading keeps you on the surface of the book, which is good if, for example, there is a test, and you don't have much time. It helps you understand the main ideas in the shortest possible time. But other than that, as Naval Ravikant said, the smarter you get, the slower you read. Effective reading takes you deeper, makes you think, and helps you grasp the book's ideas to extract what is useful for your life. This leads us to the next point. Keeping the book excessively clean. How keeping a book clean a mistake? Well, I mean excessively preserving the book as if it's new. Man, you can simply write your notes on the book's pages, jot down ideas that come to mind while reading, highlight important ideas you want to apply. You bought the book to clear and organize your mind, not to keep it new. Of course, this doesn't mean tearing the book apart, but highlight important ideas and write your notes. Neglect practicing. Reading and learning new information makes you feel productive even if you haven't applied anything. Don't let this illusionary feeling deceive you and make you neglect applying what you have learned in your life. Remember, if you don't use it, you lose it. This is what makes most people forget what they have read quickly, because they read as if they are just watching a movie without taking action. So make sure to apply all the useful information you find in books. You may think that the information in one book is a lot, but in reality, most books focus on one idea or a small amount of ideas. However, what makes books have many pages is the author's desire to explain these ideas to the reader in the simplest way possible using various examples and stories. Or maybe the author just wants to reach 300 pages. No one knows. Reading a good book only once. Once is not enough. Someone may ask, why should I read one book multiple times when there are many other books to read? And why reread a book even though you already know its content? The secret lies in the word best. As Naval Ravikant said, I would rather read the best 100 books over and over again until I absorb them, rather than read every single book out there. Of course, not all books deserve to be read multiple times. Some books are not worth completing in the first place, and definitely, there are books that can change your life and deserve to be read at least twice to fully comprehend them. Just like with movies by Christopher Nolan, such as Inception and Interstellar, every time you watch the movie, you will notice something new that you didn't notice before, understand information that you didn't understand before. The same thing happens with good books. But of course, this doesn't mean you finish the book and immediately start reading it again. This won't be very effective. Finish reading the book, apply what you have learned from it, and then go back to reread it. You will find yourself more engaged with the book. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found these tips helpful. Happy reading! Hey, wait, did you forget that I told you we should always apply what we learn? That's what I'm gonna do right now. So using these methods, the upcoming video will be about a book. I will start reading it now. I will try to apply all the previous tips, even the fourth tip, which is not rushing. Therefore, I should not focus on finishing reading the book, but rather understanding what I have read and converting it into a video. Now really thank you for watching. I hope you avoid these mistakes when you start reading, and tell me what book are you reading now? Or what are you planning to read?